Yes.
This is a gathering where the pulse of innovation meets the heartbeat of sustainability. I'm Gloria Ifeyinwa Ayogu, your host for this intellectual exchange, where we will explore the groundbreaking realm of mechanical engineering solutions that not only promise, but deliver sustainable development. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to have you all here today. Today, we are privileged to have with us an esteemed guest, Engineer Dr. Onogu Abah Athanasius, whose expertise bridges the gap between academia and industry, paving the way for the future where engineering and sustainability are not just complementary, but inseparable. Dr. Onogu is a distinguished mechanical engineer. He holds a range of qualifications, including a higher national diploma in mechanical engineering from Federal Polytechnic, Ida, a Master of Engineering from Nnamdi Azikiwe University, and a PhD in mechanical engineering from the University of Agriculture, Makurdi. His career has seen him serve in various capacities from plant engineer at Nigerian Palm Produce Board to his current role as a deputy director of the mechanical unit in the physical planning department at Prince Abubakar Audu University in Ayingba, Kogi State. Dr. Athanasius has also enriched his expertise through numerous professional courses and seminars in leadership, maintenance and management, and science research methods. Through his career, he has demonstrated a commitment to excellence and professional development. He has been an active member of several professional bodies, including the Nigerian Institute of Technological Engineers, the Nigeria Society of Engineers, and the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria. He balances his professional responsibilities with family life, contributing significantly to his community and to the field of mechanical engineering in Nigeria. He has devoted his career to advancing technology that serve both our planet and its people. As we delve into this insightful and engaging dialogue that spans theory and practice, I encourage you all to think beyond the traditional paradigm of engineering. How can we innovate to create a world that is not just efficient, but equitable, not only advanced, but accessible? So let us embark on this intellectual exchange journey together, challenging our perspective and igniting our imaginations. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming Engineer Dr. Athanasius Onogu as we kick off with the questions. Welcome, sir, and I'm very happy to have you here today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here, and I'm highly delighted to be before you to answer my professional challenging questions. And I'll pray to perform the much I can do to satisfy the audience that will be listening, and equally touch whatever is required of me.
All right, my first question is, how can academic research in mechanical engineering be effectively translated into practical solutions that address SDGs?
Academic research in mechanical engineering focuses on developing practical solutions on real-world problems. And for sustainable development, we have various areas where we can carry out the research, like in renewable energy systems, designing more efficient wind turbines, solar panels, and hydrodynamic systems. That will create a room for the sustainable development projects to be enhanced. Then we'll still have other areas like energy storage solutions, developing advanced batteries or innovative storage methods. such that where we have insufficient energy, we can create a room of storing the energy to enable the sustainable development to be enhanced. Further, we have sustainable manufacturing, implementing eco-friendly production processes, recycling materials, and reducing waste is another way of focusing on the research that can enhance the sustainable development. Then we have other areas like green transportation. That is where the pollution is reduced by creating fuel-efficient vehicles, electric or hybrid propulsion systems, and optimizing the logistics in those areas. Then we still have other aspects to reckon on: the wastage management, developing efficient desalination systems, waste water treatment technology, and water conservation methods. This will equally enable the sustainable development to be achieved. Then, like the area that is almost in vogue now is the climate change mitigation, where the whole world is almost focused on the issue of climate, designing carbon capture systems, developing climate resilient infrastructures, and adaptive technologies. This will enhance the issue of academic research in mechanical engineering, which will effectively translate the practical solutions to address the system development, sustainable development goals. That's the basic area that I will suggest.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is an amazing response. I really love that. And if we should all, follow that, I believe that this world is going to be a better place for everyone. The world will become more sustainable. All right, I'm going to dive into the second question, which is, what are the main challenges faced by mechanical engineers in implementing sustainable practices and technologies?
Yes, some of the challenges faced by mechanical engineers in implementing sustainable practices and technology, they include areas like systems and media, dealing with complex media, such as non-neutrino fluids and ultra-fine particles, because normally the neutrino fluids are the conventional fluids that the engineers deal with. But when you are confronted with those fluids that doesn't have that property, you as an engineer will be challenged to know what to do. Then we have other concepts like the integrating new paradigms that like non-linear dynamics in engineering design. There are particular concepts that engineers are used to. But when you are faced with the non-linear concepts, you might be challenged to think of what to do to come out of the box. Then we have general source reduction, prioritizing the source reduction over end of pipe technology. Like in most industries, you discover that because of the awareness of pollution, they create a situation to capture this pollution effluents. And that will be through other installations. But when you have such a challenge, you will be forced to think of how to come out of it by prioritizing source reduction. That means you will try to avoid the the facilities you use that will create more pollution in the system. Then we have the cross-industry development transfer. For instance, various industries have their approach to solving problem. But as an engineer, you cannot say, maybe as you are in Nigeria, if you are taken out of this place to another country, you will not be faced with solving the engineering problem there. So when you have a transfer of industry, you will be challenged to adjust new setting that you find yourself, especially when you have some statistics that they have to use in solving their engineering problem. So as an engineer, you will not have to waste time to adjust to it. It is a challenge because you need to be equal to face any new you are used to. Then we have balancing the economy and environment and social factors. Like in sustainable development, you know that the idea is to avoid destroying the system. Yeah. And this will need a lot of money. And most often you are challenged to know how to maintain this balance, balancing the economy, the environment, and the social responsibility that the engineer is supposed to meet up with. Then we have other things like implementing pollution prevention programs with limited resources. Definitely, pollution is very cost intensive to prevent pollution. To prevent pollution, when you are actually in a system where there's pollution, there's the cost implication is high. So it's a challenge, most especially in an industry where you don't have sufficient resources. But that notwithstanding, you must ensure that you do the right thing, despite the lack of resources. Yeah. Then that is another challenge. Ensuring public acceptance of and understanding of sustainable technology. Like in the industry, or let's say in the profession, not so many people might be so conversant with what sustainable development goals are all about, because what they do is to practice the profession. But now we are guided by ensuring that whatever we are doing, the sustainable technology is properly adopted. So I think these are some of the challenges that we have to go, try to overcome.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Okay, let me just move over to the third question that says, how can universities better prepare mechanical engineering students to tackle sustainability challenges?
Yes, the engineer is very concerned about the students, because whatever you bring out is what will go out to the industry to serve the people. So in so doing, university can better prepare mechanical engineering students by tackling sustainable challenges through integrating sustainability into the curriculum. Because some of the institutions have already existing curriculum, and maybe the sustainability programs are not there. So to ensure that the students are well prepared, you have to include it in their curriculum. Then offering courses on sustainability design. Sustainability design has a focus on those three areas I've earlier mentioned: the economics, the social aspects, and the the social aspects and the economy. Plus, definitely, you will talk of what you are doing. Then you have to provide hands-on experience with sustainable technology and projects, because the moment this is introduced, you still need some experienced hands to guide the students, to enable them go for understanding what they are doing. Then we have to encourage interdisciplinary collaboration, because this sustainable development, in recent time, I even discovered that different professions are involved. It's not only the engineers. You have people in management, you have people in virtually different areas, the policymakers, the government. So the students should be able to have a collaboration with these levels of, especially the people in the environmental science, and people in the policy aspect of the sustainable development. Then, in so doing again, you have to invite industrial professionals to share sustainable practices and challenges. That's like I've earlier told you, the challenges that mechanical engineers face. Then the students will have to be made to understand this, that as they go out, they will face similar challenges. So they will prepare themselves before they get to that level. Then we have to support the research projects, focus on sustainable solutions. That is, whatever students are doing, you are looking out to get the solutions that is based on sustainable development. Then we'll still have areas where we have to encourage participation in sustainable related competition. You can engage the students in other form of test that will introduce issue of sustainable development to them, so that they will be well informed through that learning. Then we have to develop partnership with organizations working on sustainable initiatives, because these are the organizations that will actually tell you the latest in this area, because they are always having interaction with the government and other NGOs. Then we'll incorporate life cycle assessments and environment impact analysis into design projects. That is to say, the projects we are doing, we have to do a sort of life cycle assessment. How long is it going to last? And the effects on the environment and all those things. I think with all this, the students will be well nurtured on sustainable development.
Exactly. There's even something that we are doing now. We make sure that even we can start the sustainable development practice from the nursery, to get children groomed from the early stage. And with this, by the time they get to the university or even graduate, they will be well grounded in it. So I just thank God we are getting there, because if we keep moving the way we are, I think the world will be a more sustainable place for us to live in. All right, I'm going to move over to the fourth question, which says, all right, what are some innovative mechanical engineering projects or technologies you believe can significantly impact sustainable development?
Yes, we have so many innovative mechanical engineering projects and technologies that can significantly impact on sustainable development. I started by telling you that the renewable energy infrastructure, which I earlier mentioned, the aspects of wind and solar power, the hydroelectric power, can bridge the energy gap and provide environmental friendly alternative. because all what we are talking about is to reduce pollution. And this particular aspect of renewable energy has little to do with pollution. Then we have the energy efficient building. I like to say that in some buildings in recent time, their design is such that the lighting into the building is sufficient or adequate to reduce the provision of light in the building. And so doing, there will be a reduction in the energy consumption, which might give rise to pollution. Then that will encourage sustainable development. Then we have aspects of transportation solution. The vehicles we have in recent time, even now we are advocating to go using gas and not gasoline and other type of fuel. And this will create efficiency in the engine. Alternative fuel and hybrids like electric vehicles can reduce greenhouse gas emission from the transport sector. And this will still go a long way to improve the sustainable development. Then we have areas like reducing environmental pollution, which is equally a major concern. Engineers can design systems and technologies that reduces emissions from industry, from industrial processes, such as carbon capture and storage technologies, and minimize waste water. This, when pollution is actually reduced, the sustainable development is achieved. So these are part of the designs that can, the innovations that can be brought in by mechanical engineers.
Okay, thank you very much. Question will be the question number 5. How can universities foster a stronger connection between academic research and industry needs to promote sustainability? That will be the last question we have.
Okay. The universities can foster a stronger connection between academic research and industry through collaborative research, partners with industries to conduct joint research projects addressing real-world sustainability challenges. Industry advisory bodies will have established bodies with industry representatives to guide research, direct and ensure relevance to the sustainability development. And we have internships and corps programs provide students with industrial experience, like send students to where they can gain practical experience, allow them to apply academic knowledge to real work problems. Then we have technology transfer offices. This will commercialize the designs that are done in the academics, whereby the research findings enables the industry to adopt sustainable technologies. And finally, we have industrial specific research centers. These centers can be established to collect maybe ideas on sustainable development challenges and such as energy in specific areas such as industries and in the energy and manufacturing. Many of these put together will be able to make the university foster stronger connections to academic research. So I think we have actually covered very reliable areas.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I truly appreciate. So you have illuminated pathways where academic rigor and industrial innovation converge to create sustainable solutions. This dialogue has enforced or reinforced the vital role that each of us play in shaping the future where mechanical engineering is a cornerstone to sustainability. I must say that most of the things that are happening now, I think, revolves around the mechanical engineering, because you are the key. This field, or this academic field, is I would say, is the greatest key to this sustainability because of what you do. So I really applaud mechanical engineers and what they are doing. And thank you very much, sir, for what you do. And I pray that God will continue to, keep you and promoting what you're doing.